everyone, Robert here with Driving with Robert. It's actually going to happen. I can't believe it. I got the parts for the suspension. Jennifer's getting lowered next week. No more driving 2 miles up in the air. Out for a night run. I am due for a night run. The traffic is moving very fast, so this is going to be a very good run. I drove out here to the Inland Empire to start the drive, and I'll end it back over in town. I'm probably not going to talk too much on this video. I just wanted to get out and do some night driving. Hopefully there won't be any traffic. Based on the GPS, it's clear. I'd like to welcome all the new subscribers to the channel and thank all the OG subscribers for supporting the channel. I just made it over 156,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. There's no set goals right now, just to get the car lowered and make more videos. I will reveal all the details on the suspension after it gets lowered. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe and stay. Be a sticky subscriber. Roughly right now, it's 65 degrees and it's 8:34 p.m. on January 28th, 2026, Wednesday. Right now we're cruising west on the 60 freeway. This is probably not going to be a long video, like my nighttime videos usually are. Not a lot of law enforcement out tonight. Over the last couple of weeks, there hasn't been many on the freeway. It's the end of the month. That's why I said that, because at the end of the month, usually the law enforcement is out there in force to enforce the speed limits and the laws on the traffic, on the road, I should say. Usually on a night run, I usually will talk. Most of the time, I just let you guys listen to the videos, the ambient noise, and I don't do any talking. That's done on purpose. I love driving at night. That's one of my most favorite things to do on top of driving during the day. As long as there's no traffic. And if you've been with the channel for a long time, you know what I think about traffic. When you sit in traffic, you're dying. Every little inch that you move, which is like about a foot, you're dying. That's straight out that. And me, I don't have much left on this planet. So I chose, after I left the corporate world and retired, I'm not going to sit in traffic. Now, if you like watching traffic videos, I don't mind making them. It won't be that long, but I'll go out in traffic and drive in it just to make a video for you. So if you have a subscriber request, SR, just put it in the comments if you want to see a traffic video. But we're cruising tonight. I'm making really good time across the town. You guys have to be here in person to enjoy what I go through. It's awesome. I thought there'd be more law enforcement out tonight. End of the month, they have a quota to get their tickets. It is true, they do have it. If they don't write enough tickets during the month, it's usually at the end of the month that they go out and enforce the laws more. Alright, you guys gotta hear this. About, I would say a month ago, I was driving across the Inland Empire, taking a shortcut over by Lake Matthews. There's this SUV in front of me sitting at the red light, and we're all waiting behind the SUV. The light turns green, the SUV just sits there. So I give it enough time, and then I honk the horn a little bit, like beep beep, you know, just a courtesy beep. What happens? The idiots behind me crash into the back of the car. He accelerated into the back of the car, and then I heard two other crashes behind him. I pointed to the right of the side of the road for everybody to move their patoots over, their butts. I get out and take a look at the back of Jennifer. Luckily, he hit the bumper. No damage. I checked the other two cars, no damage. So because there's no damage, and to me, that was just like bumper cars. We just went on our way. Now, if there was damage, we'd be exchanging information. But the guy got lucky. I can't believe it. I have like probably about 35,000 miles on the car at the time, and the idiot runs into the back end of me. Total complete moron. Now, if the total complete moron is watching this video, you know who you are. You're lucky I'm a nice guy, because I could have taken everybody's information and put it through as an insurance claim, because your license plate frame is now embedded, marked on my bumper. But because there's no damage, I didn't feel it's worth all the headache. But anyways, that's the only thing that's happened so far. Nothing. I'm going to start making my way through a shortcut, and then I'll end the video. Better handling. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait for it to be lowered. And I'm going extreme. So I'm going to try and lower the car down as low as possible so I don't scrub. And it's going to be great. Being low to the ground again. Be able to take that with no problem. I've been going around a whole bunch of different on-ramps and off-ramps on purpose. So when the car gets lowered, it's going to be more fun. And then I can do a before and after. Before, dying, almost crashing because the car can't handle. Get the car lowered, yeah. Now we're talking. Oh, if you guys are interested, I can tell you the make of it. It's Peddlers. I got the Extreme, whatever that means. Like I said, if you don't have a bankroll, you have to do things in sections. Lower it here first, get the funds, do the next mod. When you're self-funded, that's what you have to do. And when you have no budget. Oh, speaking of no budget, you guys might want to hear this. Okay, gold and silver prices are going through the roof. The last time I checked, which is a couple days ago, silver was $103 an ounce. Now you guys listen to me very closely on this, because you can make money. Gold is at over $5,000 an ounce. $5,000 an ounce. Yes. Now, I'm not a gold collector, but I do have a lot of gold, like jewelry and stuff like that. I am a silver collector, though. I was managed to collect starting about probably 15 years ago. Silver was about $15 to $17 an ounce. And I thought that wasn't that bad. So I bought a whole ton of silver. I'm talking tons of silver bars. I don't want to say how much. Let's just say that it's a lot. And what you do is you buy it when it's low. I stashed it away in a big, huge monster box in a safe and left it there. Fast forward to this week, I checked the silver prices, $103 an ounce. I bought it at $15. Let's just say I cashed it in. And like I always like to say, cha-ching. Now it's sort of late in the game to say, hey, if you guys want to make money, buy a whole bunch of silver, like 1,000 ounces. So let's just say the amount was 1,000 ounces. 1,000 ounces at $15, you could figure out how much that would be. If you start out with 1,000 ounces at $15, you stash it away until the price goes up like it is right now. It's through the roof. You take that 1,000 ounces of gold or silver, and you find a place that buys metals, gold and silver. Take it in, exchange it for the amount. All those years it sat there, didn't do anything until it got really high. I feel $103 an ounce is a lot for silver. Now, projection for this year, at the end of the year, it's projected that silver might be at $86 an ounce. That means it's dropping. If it's projected and forecast to drop, that's why I sold my silver. Went to the locker, went to the safe, opened it up, loaded up the car, and took it in. At about $103 an ounce. And it's a lot. That's why I was able to go ahead and one thing is, which is to start, get the car lowered. When you forget about something like that, like I did a little bit, because I don't think about it. I put it away and I'm like, okay, I'll forget about it. When I looked at the silver prices, because I haven't looked at to them for a whole year, I just let it go usually. And sure, it was up like a lot. It's doable. So I know I can't even talk. Gold and silver prices are really extremely high right now. So, I could say buy a whole bunch of gold, buy a whole bunch of silver, stock it away, wait for it to go up. Right now it is up. It's way up. So I can't forecast it going up even higher. I don't know what else to think. But just to let you know, if you want to make money, and this is how I make my extra money here and there, I buy a whole bunch of silver, and I'll buy some gold sometimes. But now that it's really high, I'm not going to be able to do that just yet. I'm going to have to wait for it to go down, if it does go down. You can make a lot of money, like I just did. One trip into the store, unloading bars and bars of 10-ounce bars. It was never ending. And every time I pull out a 10-ounce bar, all I can think of was tons of money. So yeah, if you got the means, see if you can work it out. I like silver because it's fast money changing. It's the metal that changes the price the most. Gold doesn't do it as much. So, for your making money tip for tonight, buy metals, gold and silver. Stockpile it away, leave it alone, watch the prices occasionally. That's my tip. Just think if I had 1,000 ounces of silver, or of gold, $5,000 an ounce. 5,000 times 1,000. You're talking major bank there. But silver, it did me good. Thank you for being along on this drive tonight. I wanted to keep this somewhat short, and I think about 30 minutes is good. I'd like to thank everybody for being here. All the OG subscribers, new subscribers, and to-be subscribers. Subscribe and stay. I got a whole year planned. Somewhat. Not really. It's just spontaneous, but I have ideas. And on that note, late